What's going on, you guys? Movie Man Behind the Scenes here, and today we're going to talk about movies and how they inspire us. So far, black and white movies back in the day were different. They didn't have a lot of CGI back then. They had what they had. Um, what they had was, they had like a very small budget. They didn't have any other stuff, but when it came to that time when CGI was invented in that day, um, like nowadays there's like CGI in every movie and stuff like that. Um, now I recently didn't play Xbox 360 anymore because I realized I didn't need it anymore, and it just positive. It has changed me in a positive way because I'm more focused. I'm more clear headed. I have more clarity. Um, I'm just more focused and stuff like that. Um, and I just want to let you know that I'm doing good. I'm hydrating. I'm in the best of health, and of course, I'm doing very good. Um, Here's my cabinet. I had to move it. So you can see there's a lot of my bobbleheads, stuff like that. Most of them are actually not my bobbleheads. Some of them are bobbleheads, and some of them are. Actually, one of them is the Ironmonger from Iron Man. So that's an action figure. So I don't. I just stand him up there, and of course, the other bobbleheads are Happy Hogan. He's holding a check. The other one I have is a Funko Pop, but it's a television series. It's called Bob Ross. The other one I have is called Spider, or it's called Iron Man Venom. And it's a lot different than the Iron Man stuff, but yeah, uh I have a classic white suit Kingpin bobblehead from let's see, it's goes back to the first appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man number 50, Spider-Man No More. It's a classic comic book. I don't have it. I do have the second appearance where it says Spider-Man fights the Kingpin. So it's like awesome. I got it a while ago. Uh, yeah, it was the only copy they had. It was a little pricey, but it is what it is. Sometimes I like to spend money and stuff like that. Um, and of course it's fun. I like to read books, stuff like that. I like to collect movies and stuff like that. I lift my weights and I water my tomatoes. So I'm a pretty active guy. Um, as I was saying, yeah, I'm a very active guy. I collect a lot of movies. In my spare time, sometimes in the mornings, I water my tomatoes. Um, I might paint a little. I mean, I'm just you know, just I'm just a I'm just doing the best I can, and I'm doing good. I take my medication. I'm always on top of that stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. So I'm not going to movie theaters anymore, because of the COVID stuff, and I don't. I understand that there's some movie theaters that are opening, but I'm not gonna take a chance. I still wear my face mask. I'm doing good. Uh, I am, however, going to watch some more black and white films if I can. Um, you see, the thing is that I am trying to explore where it goes from there. See, black and white movies back in the day were very awesome, and they were called noir films back in those days. In the 1930s, they were very popular. As you can tell from my experience from liking noir films, uh, I watched the Maltese Falcon. I seen the original Cape Fear, the black and white version. I do have two of them. I do have the one with Gregory Peck, and the remake is the Martin Scorsese version, and it's with Bob De Niro, and it has cameos of Gregory Peck in there and stuff like that. It is an awesome movie. You see, now those are the type of movies I like to see because they're interesting, they're fun, and they have so much potential. I mean, it has the ability to inspire us. You know, movies inspire us to the point of, you know, they inspire us. Then, of course, sometimes I do collect films, such as, you know, black and white films, such as modern films, such as reboots of classics and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. Um, yeah, I still like Batman Forever, and I still like the fact that it was actually going to be original. It was actually going to be a Tim Burton movie, but never got a chance to because originally Robin Williams was going to play the Riddler. And fun fact, Rene Russo was actually going to play Dr. Chase Meridian in the new Tim Burton Batman Forever. That was never going to happen. Joel Schumacher took over. He was the director of Batman Forever. He got the casting. There was Nicole Kidman in the movie. Jim Carrey was the Riddler. Tom Lee Jones was Two-Face. Val Kilmer was Batman. Chris O'Donnell was Robin. Michael Gough was Alfred. Pat Hinge was Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a fan of films. I like Marvel films. I got to watch The Mandalorian. It's very interesting, actually. Has a lot of reference to Star Wars and stuff like that. I think it's pretty awesome, actually. You know, when you get the, yeah, you know, Disney Plus is actually pretty awesome. You know, I love watching The Simpsons. They're my favorite. It's my favorite TV show. Sometimes I'll watch a little Family Guy, but I'm more partial to The Simpsons because I like The Simpsons. Because it's very classic. Because I grew up watching that show, and it is actually pretty funny. You know, there's a lot of guest stars like George Harrison, Peter Frampton was in one episode. You know, Paul McCartney was on another episode. And and George Carlin was on one of the episodes of The Simpsons. A list of guest stars that just, you know, surprises me, but, you know, in a good way, because, you know, I just think that, you know, it is awesome. It is really awesome because I think that, you know, when you watch Simpsons and you look at the way, you know, Dan Castellaneta was cast as Homer, and he did the Walter Matthau impersonation of, you know, how Homer was going to be back in the day. You know, that voice it went from, you know, it didn't last too long until the Homer voice was changed. So It was very different, but the Walter Matthau Homer was a lot different from the earlier seasons. From season one, actually, it was very different than in season two. Everything was different. You know, the Homer voice was a little higher, stuff like that, because it just, it is what it is. But The Simpsons has been it has been a American classic TV show to watch. I think it's really, really funny. Yeah. So anyway, stay hydrated, and this is Movie Man behind the scenes here saying keep on watching. And a shout out to Kid behind the camera. I hope he's doing good. And take care, everyone. God bless. And have a good day. And keep on watching.